What's going on, YouTube, man? Welcome back to another video. Now, before we jump into today's video, man, you should have know what you should have been did. Like the video, leave a comment down below, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed, man. Listen, we trying to save the world. We trying to save as many people as we possibly can. So make sure you hit that post notification bell so you don't get that post nut clarity, my guys. Now listen, man. So as you know, if you're not already in my Discord, make sure y'all checking out the links down below, man. All the links you need will be posted down below in my description box, but I'm sure you already knew that though. So as you can see by the title today, man, we are talking about the title that I came up for this video. The Delilah spirit will try to drain you. And I didn't know where I was trying to take this video. I didn't know where I was gonna push this video, but I guess we can just relate it to your celibacy journey, right? Your SR journey. So the Delilah spirit is going to try to drain you. And I have scripture from Judges chapter 16, verses 15 to 19. So I'm going to read that. But the Delilah spirit, right? The Delilah spirit is going to try to get you to give away your strength. Just like how Delilah made Samson give away his strength. That is what the Delilah spirit and a lot of these women are going to try to do to you. They're going to try to drain you. You know, let's say you told a woman that, I don't know, let's say a woman views you as a different man, right? Let's say she views you as a superior man. You know, obviously because you're retaining. You know, you've now became a 1%er. A lot of women are going to know you're set apart from other men. You know, just like how Samson was set apart, a lot of women are going to know that you're set apart and that you have an inner strength, right? So when women view you like that, when women view you as this 1%er, she's going to want to know what is it about you. She's going to want to get to the root of the issue. You know, because when you're on retention, right, you no longer view women in a lustful way. You no longer view women as just mere objects. So not because you see a woman walking down the street, or, you know, let's say a woman is trying to seduce you with her eyes or her body, it's not going to be so easy to seduce a masculine man on his retention journey. It's not. I've experienced it a lot of the times on my years of practicing this journey. I've received women trying to seduce me, and it's never worked. It's never worked, but they've definitely tried. You know, obviously they had the Delilah spirit, but it never worked. But this is kind of where the female attraction comes in, because women now pick up that you're different. Women now pick up on the fact that you have something that a lot of men don't seem to have. You have the eye contact, you have the confidence. You know what I'm saying? You're more masculine, you know, and that's what a lot of men today, especially today, that's what a lot of men lack. So when you practice this journey, you're easily gonna set yourself apart from other men, and women will notice this. Women are emotional and was made to feel. They were made to feel. So they know, they feel it on a spiritual level. When you have something different about you, they feel it. A woman probably has a higher chance of knowing that a man is retaining than a man knowing that another man is retaining. A woman has a higher chance to know. You know, because I've seen people ask, like, how do you know if another man is retaining? And that's because us men, we're a visual. You know, so us looking at another man, we probably not going to be able to, like, easily discern whether or not he's retaining, you know, but I'm sure a woman can easily spot it out. Let me just go ahead and read Judges 16 verses 15 to 19. So it said, and she said unto him, how canst thou say, I love thee, when thine heart is not with me? Thou hast mocked me these 3 times, and hast not told me wherein thy great strength lieth. And it came to pass, when she pressed him daily with her words and urged him. Now, what does that remind y'all of? Imagine like this setting right now, right? I remember back in like 2020, right? I was fresh on my retention journey. This one, I was new on the journey. Obviously, I was still in the new age. And I was the type of guy, when I first started my retention journey, I used to be like, you know what? I'm going to still mess with women, but I'm just not going to like sleep with them. This was my way of thinking back in 2020. I was like, I'm going to still mess with girls, but I'm just not going to sleep with them. You feel me? So I remember one night I was with this one girl, and then she had on a seducing outfit. She had on a seducing outfit, and she showed me the outfit on her phone, right? Because it was nighttime and we was in the car. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, she had took a picture earlier in the day, so she showed me the picture. And in that moment, I knew she was trying to seduce me. I knew she wanted me to do something. But I didn't fold, man. And this is what the Delilah spirit is going to try to make you do. Like it says, and the word says in verse 16, it says, when she pressed him daily with her words and urged him, so that his soul was vexed unto death. That means she kept nudging him. That means she kept provoking him to give up his strength. She kept provoking him. And this is what a lot of women are going to try to make you do. AKA, they're going to be trying so hard so you can release onto them or give your strength away. You know what I'm saying? This is what a lot of women are gonna try to do, just from them having that Jezebel spirit within them. Whenever they take your strength, that's victory. That's victory in their mind. Because if a woman doesn't, serves the Lord, she's an enemy. She works for Satan and his kingdom. So think about it like this. If a woman is trying very hard for you to lay down with her, she's literally throwing herself at you. She's literally trying to go home that night and tell her master that she took your energy. So think about it like that, bros. Think about it like that. She was provoking Samson, and then it says in verse 17 that he told her all his heart and said unto her, there hath not come a razor upon my head. For I have been a Nazarite unto God from my mother's womb. If I be shaven, then my strength will go from me, and I shall become weak, and be like any other man. Now, come on now, Samson. Come on now, Samson. That's equivalent to a man telling a woman, or telling a Jezebel woman at that. That's equivalent to a man telling a Jezebel spirited woman that he's on retention. Because best believe, when a woman hears that you're on retention, she's going to want to strip that away from you. She's going to want to strip that away from you because, I don't know, it probably does something to a woman knowing that she made you get off of your journey. She made you lack self-control. It's going to do something to a woman. It's going to do something to her ego, I guess. When you release to her, because it's going to make her feel like, okay, I was the only one or the first one that made him get an urge to release. So basically Samson told Delilah where he got his strength from. Right? And then it says in verse 18, and when Delilah saw that he had told her all his heart, she sent and called for the lords of the Philistines, saying, come up this once, for he hath shewed me all his heart. Then the lords of the Philistines came up unto her and brought money in their hand. And in verse 19 said, and she made him sleep upon her knees, and she called for a man, and she caused him to shave off the 7 locks of his head. And she began to afflict him, and his strength went from him. Now listen, man, this story is sad. I remember reading this, Judges chapter 16. I remember reading it and I was like, man, like Samson really, he folded. I'm not gonna lie, Samson folded, bro. He folded. Samson, you folded, man. But a righteous man falls 7 times. You know what I'm saying? We all fall short of the glory of God. We all fall short. So, Samson ended up, telling Delilah where he got his strength from, and she set him up. She set him up and got his strength removed from him. So this story alone is very universal. A lot of men out there, they can be so attached to their lust that they'll listen to everything a woman will say. A woman will be like, "Oh yeah, just come over for the night. I don't have anybody over. I'm lonely, this and that." And a man being attached to his lust, instantly hop in his car and drive over to her house. Next thing you know, you hear on the news, man dies of a shooting. You know what I'm saying? That is how this is a perfect example of what trusting the wrong women will lead you. This is exactly the perfect story. Trusting the wrong woman will leave you feeling like Samson. So that is what happened, y'all, when you put your faith and trust in the wrong woman. You will end up like Samson. This is why when you tell the wrong woman that you're retaining, this is why she's going to try her hardest to knock you off your path. Now, if you tell a God-fearing woman who's also practicing what you're practicing, she's not going to provoke you because she's literally trying to serve the Lord. It's just not in her to provoke you to sin. You know what I'm saying? So this is why, what happened to Samson can be used universally. This can apply to a lot of things, not just retention. Just being careful of, or just discerning spirits, knowing how to test the spirits of people, because a lot of people will try to make you stumble. A lot of people don't want the best for you because they're working for the kingdom of darkness. That's why I say a lot of people wouldn't just lay down with just any and everybody if they knew the spirits that they were dealing with. So I hope that story of Samson resonated with someone today. Just operate more in the spirit, test people's spirits, because you cannot trust everything and everyone that you see or come across. You know what I'm saying? So I hope this video helped somebody out today. If so, drop a like, leave your comments down below. I want to hear what you guys got to say. Share this video with a friend because they most definitely will need it. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I'll catch you in the next one, and I'm out.